survive every life, I love you more. Die for love. Let's go. Heading to black is what I used to fear. Even the reapers couldn't bring you here. I need to hear you tell me one last time, but I'm alive, alive. What I want back never comes back. Who will forgive me now? You're gonna know what's back. Before it goes black, only the pain lasts. I'll give up everything I have to bring back what we had. Up into the endless night, and there's no mercy for me deep inside. Look for your silhouette, it's blinding white, so bright I cry, I cry. What I want back never comes back. Who will forgive me now? You're gonna know what's back. Before it goes black, only the pain lasts. I'll give up everything I have to bring back what we had.
Die for love, would you die for love? I survive every life, I love you more. Die for love, would you die?
格闘家が集う夢の祭典
鉄拳タッグトーナメント1回戦も残すところあと4試合となりました。次のステージに駒を進めるのは果たしてどのタッグに。
お客さん、一体どちらまで。
わからんか。このたぎる闘志の無冠王者。
Go business these! Go business these!
Know what you do, KJ? You be a nigga ass and he get upset and come after me. I've been being push-ups since taking 6, everybody.
You ain't been beating me since 6! You ain't been beating me since 6!
Check those shoes out, player! Return those! I hope you save the receipt! Save the receipt! It's so easy!
着きましたよ、お客さん。
ここが会場か。
What up, guys? How are we all doing today? Good to see you all in the chat. You turn 41 tomorrow, Eric. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday. Happy 41 years. Right, today, guys, we are not playing with heat and we are not playing with rage arts. Now, what I want everybody to do is I want you to go into your settings, right? Because I don't want there to be any hiccups. And I want you to, if you've got rage art to a macro, turn that shit off. Okay, so we're not accidentally hitting it. Turn rage art off. Now, I know you can do down forward 1+2 to do rage arts as well. But turn it off there so you're not accidentally hitting the button. Don't turn off your heat burst because we need to be able to access heat to waste it. So we're not hitting each other with it during the match. Okay, so this is a no rage art, no heat burst stream. So at the beginning of the matches, we'll start off by burning our heat. And, well, do you know what might be even better? You know what might be even better? If we try to curate Tekken 8 the way we asked Harada to do it for us. What if we do it so that you have to choose the... Actually, no, that would be too much work. It would have been good if it was like, okay, you can only use heat once. You have to choose. But then, how would you even start the match? Like, how would the other person know this is the round he's going to use it without you burning it? That would be too much work. So we'll just do no heat and no rage arts today. See how it goes. Going on Strider, Thinking Odd, Kenjamin, Salem, what's going on Gojo, Burrito, Rosa, OJ, Anti-Monitor, Masats. We've got some shit come up. Alright, I hope it's not anything bad. What's going on ASD, Mr. Moss, good to see you here, bro. The Dank, TJ Cooler. Who have I missed? No one, hopefully. Ali Bay, what's going on, bro? What's going on, Calvin? Alright, let me make this session. Remember, guys, no heat, No rage arts today. We're gonna play some old school Tekken. We're gonna try and get as close to it as possible. Oh shit, I didn't put a password, fuck. Let me change that. I have to put a password to make it easier to search for. Yeah, thanks for the kind words on the intro, by the way, guys. Appreciate that. I put it up on Twitter and people seem pretty happy with it. I decided, you know, like I've done a lot of critical content of Tekken, so I thought, you know what, why don't I do content that maybe Harada will see one day and it will incentivize him that we do want to have fun with the game. Can you just give us some modes to have fun with? So, Thinking Odd, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships, man. That's very kind of you. Appreciate you big time. Alright, let's... Password, I'll put the passcode in here. Passcode 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's see if this works. Now I'm aware that not everybody that is going to be playing today is also going to be watching my stream, so hopefully they are, so that they don't start hitting me with rage burst, heat burst. What's going on, Arcane? How you doing, bro? Bro, it's genuinely some fuckery. I've never been so pissed about something in my life. Just gotta make sure she's okay. That's my main focus. Wait, Mesats, what happened? What happened, Mesats? Sorry, I might have missed it. Could you fill us in? Just play Tekken Ball. Not until they put Tekken Ball in the lobby system. They need to put Tekken Ball in the lobby system.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, so this is how it will work. Hopefully, Defi does not hit me at the beginning of the match, and then I can give you guys an idea of how this no heat, no rage art stream will work. So basically, we'll back away from the opponent, we'll go into it, and then that's it. Okay. My friend was in Birmingham with her ex. Wait, hold on. Oh. I think I should add... Wait, sorry, Miss Sats. I'm going to read your message in just a sec, bro. She was there since last Friday and only got back to me now. I've been very worried, so I'm going to link her at the train station. She just got back to you now, bro. What the hell? Why does she take so long to get back to you? That's a red flag, bro. That is a red flag. You know how much more fun this is? Do you know how much more fun this is? Yeah, Misats, I hope you're okay, bro, man. That's a stressful situation. I'd be fucking livid. Oh. Okay, let me just let me read over this again. So your friend was in Birmingham with her ex, and her ex beat her up. Oh, sorry, I missed some context there. She was there since last Friday and only got back to me now. Oh my lord. Sorry, man. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. That sucks. Keep us updated, Masats. Like if you can get to your phone and keep us updated with what's going on. Man, I couldn't imagine like hitting my partner. Like I'd feel terrible, bro. I actually giving her a smack. I don't know how either side does that. It's not okay for either side. I should add some more time on the clock. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Oh no, we did it. It's alright. That's my fault. Peace. You wonder what the tier list of this game looks like without heat? I wonder too, bro. I'd be very interested to see what that looks like. GG's, bro. Is this game fun without heat? Bro, this game is so much better. I mean, it's not perfect, don't get me wrong. There's still a massive tracking issue. But without heat and Rager, it's so much better. So much better. Can I add time in here? No, I can't. Oh, you can do your controls from in here. I didn't even know that. Good. Don't blame yourself, Miss Sats. You know, you're not psychic. There was nothing that you could have done. I'm sure if you were there, you would have stopped it, but you didn't know what was going on. Sorry about that one heat smash. That's all good, bro. That was my fault. Yeah, the heat smashes that, as you can see, we were full screen. It traveled really far. Oh, there goes my controller. I have the best EU connection. Yes, my connection's been pretty good for a while. Virgin Media, man, they come through. Like, how hard would it be to just give us a no heat mode, man? Like, you don't need heat to play Tekken 8. This is proof of it. And then a lot of us would stop complaining because we'll just be like, okay, we'll just play in lobbies. No big deal. Hey, what's going on, Eustace Kid? How you doing, bro? Jeez. They give you an option to turn off heat, it would be acknowledging that the game was a mistake. Yeah, no, you're right, but it was a mistake, and I think they know that. Like, we all know that, man. It's just, you know, they should just face the music. Look at that. I didn't have. Do you know the stress of when your character is flashing red, or the opponent's character is flashing red, and you're like, right, I can't press too many buttons here because there's going to be a rage art. The fact that I didn't even have to worry there made that a 10 times more enjoyable experience. Just that little thing. Just that little thing made that 10 times more enjoyable. All they got to do. Yeah, they can admit defeat at this point. They might as well. Just give us some mode that is classic Tekken. You know, in the Virtua 5 press conference or whatever they were doing on stage, when they said there's a newish mode and there's the classic mode. That's all Tekken's got to do. Massive W. Admit it, it was a failure. You tried something, I respect the effort, but it failed. And let's just keep it moving. Make it offline only. Nah, bro, don't make it offline only because then we're going to bitch even more. Just leave it in lobbies. Leave it out of ranked. It doesn't have to be in ranked. Earn your heat, bro. Okay. Look at that, I didn't have to worry about rage art. That situation would have been so much different if he could use his rage art. No stress. No stress. Kevin, thank you for the $4.99. One sec, I'll read your message. Look, no stress. Don't have to care about a rage art. I can just continue playing my game. Ah, that felt good. Kevin, thank you for the $4.99. Oh fuck yeah, this is the shit that I miss. Good old classic Tekken will always reign supreme. I don't care what anyone says, bro. I'm telling you, the stress levels are already down. They're already down from just that little thing of not having a rage art there. Stress levels gone. And no heat? Yeah, this is an infinitely better game without heat. Infinitely better. It's not perfect, still not my favorite Tekken, but it is infinitely better. You know how many Akumas I had to fight yesterday? 6. Goddamn. 6 Akumas. Yeah, Kevin, thanks for the donation, bro. Appreciate you.
Get ready for the next battle.
What's going on, Mike ATO in the house? Why is +8? +8. Oh, sorry, one sec.
Round 1. Fight.
My man ran straight up on me. Look, I'm not shook. I'm not shook to fight back. What's he gonna do? Oh shit. He's gonna outplay me. Just gonna outplay me. Still, the stress levels were way down. Way down. Not having to worry about the rage art. Oh, that connection took a dip, boy. Oh my lord. Have you noticed something else? We are not ending up by the wall too much. Oh, that was a nice side step. We're not ending up at the wall in 2 seconds as well. My man did not give me a chance to breathe. Oh, Kevin, thank you for the 199. Want to join this godly session, but I'm working right now. No, bro, it's not. It won't be the last one, man. It won't be the last one. Washed Ali, thank you for the £2. W stream. Any idea on the next Shambolic Survival? Well, we need to get someone that's gonna actually play. Do you know what? I'm gonna ask G6. I think G6 will be up for it. The stream yesterday was hilarious, Mike. That dude kept calling Brady a hater when Brady was explaining to him. Yeah, I like Straight Canavan, but he said that I was a hater. And then I said to him, okay, can you pull up where I was hating? And he had about 20 minutes to find one video, just one. And he couldn't find it, which is basically the same conversation that I've had with most of the MK guys on Twitter. I'm like, I'm not hating, I'm just telling you I'm telling you the truth and you don't like it. That's all it is. And then he said all those things about Brady, and I was like, and then Brady told him what the deal was, and he didn't know how to respond. He just said, yeah, I think you're a hater, man. I was like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Really, bro? Good block. Jeez. Then Setsu, thank you for the €5. I don't know if I can still play. It's been 5 to 6 months without it. Today is just to have fun with you. Hey, we appreciate you being here, bro, and I appreciate your support with the donation. Always good to have you in the stream. You know how much more like not agonizing this game is without the heat? Like I mean, there's problems with it, don't get me wrong. Like Tekken 8 has tracking problems, but my god, this is a much more enjoyable experience. I don't feel stressed out playing. I don't feel like I'm being cheated 24/7. He is so stressful, bro. It's so stressful. You're the one that told PL he was disingenuous and flipped the definitions for hate and criticism. Yeah, you how's my 51 defense adventures going? Alright, let me tell you something about that, yeah? Let me tell you something about it. If Mike ATL is still in the chat, maybe he can attest to this. I did a little looking into that. Because I was thinking to myself, how's my defense 51? I don't feel like I'm doing any less blocking than anybody else. And I'm beating most of these guys in stream. So if I'm beating them, then surely their defense is lower. They can't block what I'm doing. So I had a little look into it. And I spoke to some Feng mains. And I spoke to some Lei Wulong mains. And what they said is something that I suspected, but I never said out loud because everyone's going to say I'm coping. Now maybe I am coping. I don't know. Apparently, Feng Wei players and Lei Wulong players and Yoshimitsu players all have quite low defense because the characters have built-in moves that allow them to move around the stage. like Feng's Kempo, Yoshimitsu spinning and Lei's like haha run and is lying on the floor. And every time you do that, apparently it impacts your defensive rating. That's what I've been told, and that's what I kind of suspected. Because I was just like, how's my defense that low? But you know what? If my defense is that low, and you guys are still losing to me, then you know, is it a slight at me or is it a slight at you? You know what I'm saying? That's the coke, Mike. Not gonna lie. Well, you know what? There's two outcomes here. Either it's true, or you guys suck on offense. It's one or the other. Either my defense is terrible or your offense is atrocious, because you can't get through my 0 defense. I'm a masher. Well, maybe you guys need to mash more. Why not both? Maybe it is both. Maybe it is both. Maybe we all suck. Must be War Rising 4 for that punish. Damn it, I thought it was going to be a kip up. Do I think it applies to Xiaoyu? It probably does apply to Xiaoyu, because Xiaoyu is constantly spinning around. It'd be a good idea to look through Xiaoyu players' stats as well, and see how they fare. Oh, that wasn't deep enough. Pause. See there, I didn't have to worry about rage art. Do you know how liberating that is? What did Mike say? I don't think it affects your defense. The issue is it takes away your need to defend as often. So the byproduct of that is you have low blocking stats, or low blocking stats. That makes sense, and I'm gonna run with that. And it does make sense in my mind, because obviously you guys that play these characters that don't have stuff like Kempo would be forced to just hold back. Whereas when you're throwing a move out at me, I don't have to hold back. I can Kempo. You know, obviously it gets me caught sometimes, but I have that option. So I can imagine that it's a byproduct of that. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you gotta win, right? Clipped? What did I even say? What did I even say that was clip worthy?
Get ready for the next battle.
Tunari roasted Feng in his JoJo video. I didn't even see that. God damn, Jin travels. Wait, what is going on here? was nice. We're 20 days away from Ninja Gaiden 4. Can't wait for that, boy. Look at that, no rage art, didn't have to sweat. Do you know how much better? Harada, please look at the screen. I'm begging you, bro. Please. Do it, do it. Ooh. Damn it. Oh. You son of a bitch. Fair play. Was Heat their way of trying to compete with Street Fighter 6? What's their logic? I think they were just trying to onboard new players, but in the pursuit of trying to do that, they ended up alienating almost everyone, and it didn't pan out, I think, the way they wanted. Listen, if you try something, I can respect the attempt. They saw the success of Tekken 7. They wanted to bring in new players off the back of the fact that the game sold 12 million. They were like, right, we've got everyone's attention. Let's try to capitalize on that. I understand the mentality. I respect the attempt. It was poorly executed. It was very poorly executed. But do you notice here that in all of those matches, I didn't feel, you weren't hearing me effing and blinding like I do, because this game is rage inducing. And even when I lost it, I lost fair and square. He outplayed me. I was not being constantly carried to the wall. We weren't on the bottom floor by the time the first round had ended. It actually felt like a Tekken game. All we're asking Harada to do, all that we are asking him to do, is just make it available in lobbies where we can just have a bit of a laugh with our friends. Very irritating that they won't just adhere to that. Mr. Jamie, thank you for the 199. Sonic Crossroads Shambolic when Ichiban's released. Oh, you know 100%, bro. Yakuza custom, I'm there. Yeah, guys, Dragonov's Heat Smash flies across the screen, so yeah, if you know your character has a heat like that, then definitely back up as much as you can. You weren't raging because there wasn't a Jun or a Xiaoyu. Oh yeah, no, Jun. So there's specific characters that will still make me rage. Although there was a Xiaoyu, I beat the Xiaoyu. Xiaoyu will probably still make me rage though. But there's so much less egregious than when Heat's available. What I find funny is how most of the matches look regular. Yeah, it just looks like good old Tekken. How far Dragunov? Oh my god, bro. Dragunov travels. I should increase the timer, but I don't want to kick everyone out of the lobby. Dragunov travels so far. If they don't commit to the new mechanic, then Tekken 8 becomes pointless. I mean, you can still commit to it. Just leave it in ranked. Leave it in tournaments. You know, when Dragunov does his heat, maybe you just want to use a move instead. Because it takes forever to get him to lose his heat. Break. Oh, I can't see your name, bro. Breaker's Kid, that's it. Thank you for the $20. There's a mod for this. Also removes power crushes. Okay, I don't mind power crushes too much, especially in this game. It's super offensive. I think a defensive mechanic like power crush is necessary. I don't think they need heat. That was a bad idea. Sorry to type it twice. Did you get a chance to see that video I sent you? I remember you sent me a message and I watched something, but you might have sent it to me a while ago. I can't remember. I remember you messaged me and I watched something, but I can't remember what it was. My apologies, bro. Need to make a mod that applies to both players. If players have the mods, would make me get back into the game. It was on Discord, just Ninja Gaiden 4 footage that we got. Oh yeah, I think I did watch it because I was watching quite a bit of Ninja Gaiden footage when you sent it to me. The game looks phenomenal. I don't really know why everyone's bitching about the new character. I think it's pretty cool. Kind of gives me like, he doesn't remind me of Nero, but it's kind of the same situation when Nero came into Devil May Cry. People were bitching about it. It was so silly. But yeah, Breaks Kid, the mod that removes Power Crush, and I actually wouldn't be in favor of that for Tekken 8. I think if you dialed down like because there's a lot of moves even without heat in this game that are super offensive. Then I wouldn't mind them not having no Power Crush, but I think in Tekken 8 Power Crush is actually a pretty good idea. That would fragment the game in an awkward way. I think they should just add a no heat mode that people can queue into. I don't think it'd fragment the game. I mean, no one's asking them for them to do it in ranked. Nobody's asking for a world tour with it. Just like this, like what we're playing now. Nobody's using supers and nobody's using rage, heat burst. We're not fragmenting the community. I think if everyone did that, then that would be pretty cool. You're bringing out frontman Jin. Yeah, ASD's Jin is like tailor made for heat, so it'll be interesting to see how he plays without it. My Hero's All Justice is near. I need to catch up, bro. I'm still on season 4. But the game looks good, man. The story mode is apparently open world, so that's pretty cool. Looking forward to that. Me neither. I don't mind power crushes. Unfortunately, the mod also buffs backdash. That's not a bad thing. Nerfs homing. That's a good thing. And removes power crushes. Well, I mean, if it does all of that, then I'm not against the power crushes being removed, because then the backdashing could kind of like be a step in for that, right? If the backdashing was even stronger. Although I saw a mod where it removed all tracking and all homing and it didn't look fun. You gotta have a little bit. It doesn't make sense to not have it. You really love Boku no Hero, so that game is a must. I'll tell you what, bro. I think Boku no Hero is super mid, but I've been told that after season 4 it gets really, really good. So my perception of Boku no Hero is up to season 4. Up to season 4 I think it's okay. Season 4 is pretty bad. It's pretty slow. It's the training arc, and they're doing all of this stupid shit in school, like going to music lessons and whatnot, and I just don't give a shit. I just don't give a shit, bro. you like Baki, your taste is a bit ruined, to be fair. Well, the thing is, Ledank, I'm 33 years old, and obviously my hero is made for a 13-year-old. So although I think it's pretty good, Baki is obviously not made for 13-year-olds. So I understand, bro. I get it. I understand. We're in different age ranges. Overhaul was the best villain to me. Yo, I'm gonna give Boku no Hero another chance though, just because I want to watch. You're 27, don't lie. You're 17, don't lie. I'm gonna give it another chance though, because I do want to see the final season and I want to play the game. So. Baki is for men. That's what I'm saying, bro. You can't be talking down on Baki. Listen, Baki and Kengan Ashura, those are two animes. As a man, you are obligated to watch and enjoy. And if you don't enjoy them, you're obligated to keep your mouth zipped, in my opinion. Alright, I've already got someone breaking rules here. That's a good idea. Good way to burn it, actually. There's an anime that my friend told me to watch it, and I watched 2 episodes of it, and I couldn't believe what I was watching. I couldn't even believe that she watches it. I found it to be so garbage. I couldn't stand it. What was its name? It was like Panty Stocking or something. Wait, hold on. It's not even drawn like an anime. It looks like a cartoon. Panty. Wait, if I type in Panty anime into Google, that's gonna be mad. What's it called? It's not that, Urban Boy. It's on Crunchyroll, but it's a fucking, yeah, Panty. Is it Panty and Stocking, bro? I watched 1 episode of this and I said to her, what the fuck is this? I was like, what is this garbage, bro? It's rubbish. And she swore blind to me that it was good. It's not even Gooner bait, bro. It's drawn like the Powerpuff Girls. Who the fuck is Goon into Powerpuff Girls? Apart from maybe people that play Smash Bros. I watched it and I was like, this is rubbish, man. Like, it's not even funny. Sakamoto Days. Sakamoto Days is good. I'm on episode 8 of Sakamoto Days. Don't ask that, Mike. Bro, I watched it and I was just like, Rule 34 is a thing. Yeah, that's all mad, bro. That is all mad. You know someone is doing it. People are weird, man. Well, I mean, if you like the show, it's fair enough. It seems to be very popular, but I watched it and I was like, this is so rubbish. I thought it was terrible. Thoughts on Gachi Akuta? Very good. I'm on episode 5 of that. I need to get back on it. But I'm enjoying it so far. Damn. Oh, he took his back. You've been meaning to start Kengan? Oh, bro, Kengan Ashura is fantastic. I haven't finished the latest season yet, but it's so good, dude. Have I watched Ikitozen? Yeah, ages ago, bro. Ages ago. That was the first... What do they call those kinds of animes? They're like Ekis or something like that. That was the first one that I ever saw. Now, Ikitozen was actually pretty good, to be fair. Is it possible to increase the round time in room matches? I would have to close the whole lobby. Unfortunately, and there's a lot of people in here. I don't want people to like lose their turns. I mean, they're not running out of time. They're still finishing the matches. We've only had like a couple of timeouts. Have I seen To Be a Hero X? No, I haven't seen To Be a Hero. Isn't that... that's a Chinese anime, right? Yeah, if I go to... Yeah, there's no way to do it in here, unfortunately, mate. You really should have. I mean, come on, man. It's 2025, Bandai Namco. What are we doing here? Why is there not a way to... So dumb. Going on, Medi? How you doing, bro? You've mashed up your shoulder somehow. I'm in so much pain. Sorry, bro. Don't use that as an excuse when you come up against my thing, though. I'm just saying. With the lack of updates, have the devs quietly given up on Tekken 8? Bro, I would not be surprised if Season 3 is the last season of Tekken 8. I would not be surprised. It's been so quiet. It's really being held together by the community, to be honest with you. Let me get that energy, mate. Let's go. Fuck your thing. Bro, come on. Show some respect. It would be so dumb if Season 3 was the last season. Well, consider this here. Apparently, to develop characters in this game is much more expensive than previous Tekken games. And if the game's not doing well monetarily... Because remember, we haven't had a sales update in a long time. And these companies update their sales reports all the time. They let us know, oh, we hit 4 million, we hit 5 million. I don't imagine they're staying quiet. I don't think it's hit 4 million sales yet. I think it's struggling. So it might be a thing where they're like, let's just cut our losses and move on to the next project. Because the thing is, like, people are not going to turn on Tekken completely over one game. They're not going to do it over one game. People are pissed off at this game, but people were pissed off at Tekken 4 as well, and they turned it around. I believe that they can turn it around. They made a mistake. It was a horrible, horrible mistake, but I believe they can correct it. But I mean, all we can do is try to do these fun little streams and see where it goes from there. Hopefully they pay attention and they're watching to see how we're interacting with the game. You know, like I'm trying to do the beef set streams. I'm trying to do the Shambolic Showdowns. We host discussions about it. So like I'm not blindly hating on the game. I would want Tekken to do well. It's my favorite fighting game franchise, but man, they really screwed the pooch with this one. You think for Season 3 they might drop some patches and 5 returning characters? They ain't giving us 5 characters. We'll get 4 again. And I think the patches are going to be few and far between. I mean, why would they randomly start making the game better when it's been dead silent? I think they believe that the game's in a good state. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I saw Harada say that. That in his mind, this game's in a good state now. And I've seen people on Twitter saying that as well. And I'm just like, it's not, but whatever, innit? There's only so much you can bitch. Mike, what's a deep cut take that you have on any topic on entertainment? A deep cut take. Why not give me an example of what you mean by deep cut take? Well, what is a deep cut take that you have? Maybe they're trying the action speaks louder than words method. Thing is, yeah, is that when I see the Tekken team interacting with the Tekken community, they're taking back all the wrong information. And I feel like they're doing it on purpose because they're grown men. Like, this whole like, oh, they're playing dumb or something. I mean, they are playing dumb, but this whole thing where like they're paying attention to they're paying attention to all the wrong people. I don't know why they're doing it. I guess because they don't want to admit that they fumbled Tekken 8, but there is something here to be saved. They're just being stubborn. Like me saying I think Cyberpunk 2077 is a bad game. That's a deep cut take. Wasn't that most people said it was shit, right? I know it got better over time. I don't like Cyberpunk 2077, so that's not a deep cut take to me. I'm trying to think. A deep cut take. Well, I mean, the one that seems to piss the chat off the most is that Devil May Cry 2 is a good game. Every time I say that, I think I get flamed more than anything. I get flamed for saying that more than I do any of like my political videos. Or any of the videos I do about Smash. See, Zeke Kill gets it, man. DMC2 is a gem. A gem. Will I play Digimon Story this weekend? No, this weekend I am going out with the missus. Devil May Cry 2 is the worst. It's worse than most video games ever made. DMC2 sucks. I mean, look, everyone's entitled to their opinion, right? I like DMC2. I played it on stream, right? People are like, it's gonna get bored. I was like, I ain't gonna get bored. You guys will get bored because you don't like it. Devil May Cry 2 is better than Stellar Blade. That's a hot take. That's all. I can't co-sign that one.
Round 1. Fight.
What deep cut takes that I have? No, what? I don't know. Pineapple doesn't belong on pizza, but I feel like anyone sane of mind would agree with that. Sega was always better than Nintendo. That's not deep cut. Ooh. Skyrim is overrated? No, I don't think Skyrim's overrated. That's crazy, bro. Let's not say mad things. What a deep cut take. It's a good question, you know. I don't know. I think DMC2 is probably the take that pisses people off the most. Kingdom Hearts 3 sucks, but I don't think that's a deep cut take. I think that just pisses off the Kingdom Hearts community because they know it's true. Alright, JJBA, be safe. Uncharted multiplayer is better than Gears of War multiplayer. Don't know if that's deep. That's deep cut. Sonic 2006 is a good game. That's just factual. Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers is great. You know what? That is a good game, but I'm so tired of Dark Souls games that I was just like, I just want a hack and slash. I'm not interested in playing another Dark Souls game. There's just too many of them. Dragon Ball Super's not good, eh, Tristan? Don't make me mad, bro. Don't make me crash out on stream. I think the Naruto community think I have deep cut takes about Boruto, but I feel like my takes about Boruto are the takes of like normal people. Boruto can't be a good show. It just can't be. They pushed it about as far as they could with Naruto Shippuden, right? Because let's not forget, Naruto is about ninjas, not about Super Saiyans. And Boruto, even with the Blue Vortex thing that everyone hypes up, that is not a ninja manga. Those are light Dragon Ball characters. So I think even if they animate Boruto, like the time skip, it's going to suck the very premise of it has been lost. As soon as they introduced the Otsuki clan, or those gods, whatever they called them, the whole thing went to shit. Luckily in Shippuden they salvaged it with Naruto vs Sasuke at the end, and then Naruto's wedding. But when they fucked over Madara, that they tanked, that everything went to shit. So anything that came after that, we were all like... But there's a split in the anime scene, yeah. There is a split, and one thing I've noticed is that obviously Demon Slayer has now outdone Superman at the box office, right? So they're saying that anime is mainstream now. It's definitely become more mainstream over time, but what they're also saying is that Demon Slayer is undeniably in the big three now. And what I don't understand about... That's a sick Broly custom. What I don't understand about these people is that, do they not understand that the big three is a moment in time? It is Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach. There is no anime that's taken that spot from them. It's Dragon Ball is the grandfather, right? It's the granddaddy of them all. Then it's Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. I don't care if you like them or not. That's just what it is. Those are the big three. They were immortalized in time. And right now, the only two that I could say are like the dominant... Well, I guess you could say My Hero as well. My Hero, Demon Slayer, and JJK are like the new age big three. I don't know what they're calling them now. There's like another name for them. But the original big three is Bleach, One Piece, Naruto. That's never going to change. And the king of all of them is Dragon Ball. Hey, Miss Sats, that was dirty, bro. He was still recovering. He was still recovering. I got a hot take. Shonen Jump sucks. Yeah, that's not a hot take. That's I can't even use that word on YouTube. That's not a good take. We'll just leave it at that. That's not a good take. I've seen people say they want Vince back in the WWE. That's quite a take. I'll tell you why they're saying. Do you guys know why they're calling for Vince McMahon to come back to the WWE? Does anyone know? Hey, Miss Sats, bro. Hey, come on, guys. It says no heat right on the tin. Shonen Jump has been good for like 20 years, Mike. Just because something's popular doesn't mean it's good. That's true. Just because something's popular doesn't mean it's good. But Shonen Jump is popular and it's good. So, because Triple H can't book. That's one of the reasons. When so Vince McMahon obviously did a lot of reprehensible things. You know, no one's defending what he did. They were terrible things. And Vince McMahon's booking towards the end of his career was not good. Like there were things that were good. Obviously, he did start the Bloodline storyline. We'll get back to that Shonen Jump comment in a second, because I'm gonna cook you for that one. The problem with WWE right now is that the ticket prices are in the thousands. Triple H's booking has been extremely questionable. Extremely questionable. There's an overabundance of PLEs or pay-per-views, whatever they're calling them. There is the stories are so boring, and TKO has essentially priced families out of going to events. Like going to a WWE event for me now is out of the question. They're too expensive. They're way too expensive. I went to a WWE event and I sat near the front of the row and it cost me about £100. If you go to a WWE event now and you try to sit near the front, you're paying thousands. I'm sorry, yeah, I like wrestling. I don't like wrestling that much. I ain't paying that. And I'll be honest with you, I wish I didn't have to say this. I hope they get cooked for it, because I don't know what they're smoking. John Cena's last match is coming up. Do you know how many people have grown up with John Cena? Like, he was, after The Rock left, he's the one that filled the void. John Cena's the guy. He is the guy. Most world championships in wrestling ever. Unless you count Ric Flair's like 26, but I don't think they count as Real World Championship. But it costs like 10 grand to go see John Cena now, bro. Come on, man. What are they doing? And I'm not blaming Triple H for that because he's not the head of TKO. I don't think he's the one that deals with the pricing. But Triple H's booking has not been good. It's not been good. And everything fell apart when him and guys, burn your heat, please. What is my man doing? Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, no, Triple H's book has been a mess, bro. It's been an absolute fucking mess. And it sucks because I've been watching wrestling since I was a kid. First wrestling match I ever saw was SummerSlam 91, I think. My mum had it taped. I think it was Undertaker vs Undertaker. It might have been 93. So I've been watching wrestling ever since. So to see what they're doing now, the only interesting storyline right now is Io, Rhea, and the Kabuki Warriors. That's the only interesting story they got going right now. Everything else is either mid or boring. Like, skippable. They don't know what the hell they're doing with Gunther. They don't know how to book Gunther without putting the world title on him. They don't know how to book Roman Reigns anymore, apparently. Jimmy and Jey Uso are back to teaming up. It just seems... And I don't know why they won't pull the trigger on Drew McIntyre, man. Like, Drew McIntyre is one of their best acts. He's a great wrestler. He looks like a fucking machine. He's a great talker. He's an excellent troll. And they won't put the world title on him. Cody was champion for a whole year. I don't need to see him champion again for now. I really don't. Cody's awesome. Cody is awesome. I really like Cody. He has great matches. He's good on the mic. No hate on Cody. But can we give Drew McIntyre the world title, please? And can we give CM Punk the world title as well? Give Drew the WWE Championship and give CM Punk the world title. And then maybe when they do a Crown Jewel event and the champions have to fight each other, maybe I'll be interested because those two already have a feud. Anyway, yeah, wrestling and AEW sucks anyway. I don't like AEW. So right now, wrestling is just a bit of a pain for me. I'll watch Crown Jewel in Perth. But WrestleMania's in Saudi Arabia now, and I was like, oh my god, what are we doing? Saudis they've taken over everything. They've taken over everything. Saudi Arabia got it before London. Do you know how infuriating that is? And the worst thing is, you're right, XY Still. The Triple H era started off where it felt like, wow, he's actually listening to us. And it felt like they were doing things right. And everything went downhill when The Rock did not follow through with his commitment to John Cena's storyline. Apparently that was because of creative differences between him and Triple H. And now, after watching WWE, whatever it was called on Netflix, where they peel back the curtain, I'm starting to think that was Triple H's fault. So, hopefully they get back on the wagon, but it's not looking good right now. Good news is that apparently The Rock's Smashing Machine, where he's portraying Mark Kerr, people were saying in the early screenings that it sucked and that it was not well done, but he got a 15-minute standing ovation at the Venice Film Awards, and everyone that's seen it early, like I've got some friends that get invited to see films early, they've all said that it's just amazing. Like, one of my friends was like, bro, he was almost moved to tears. Another guy was like, bro, I did not know The Rock could act like that. Apparently it's The Rock's best performance by a country mile. Even Mark Kerr was apparently happy with it. So I'm looking forward to that, man. I'm glad The Rock is finally producing like some films that are not just like a giant gorilla in the middle of the city, or him jumping out of burning buildings. Because we always knew The Rock could act, we just didn't know to what extent, because he played himself in every single film. Now then, let me get on. Who's the one that said Shonen Jump sucks? What an insane thing to say. Let me ask you though, yeah. Are you watching One Piece right now? Are you gonna be watching JoJo's? Do you not like Dragon Ball? You don't like Naruto? Let's go through some shonen shows, right? Let's go through some shonen shows. Let's see. Actually, let me do it on my phone so I can read chat. I've been watching Peacemaker. I haven't been watching Peacemaker. I see clips here and there. Okay, let's just go through 2025. Let's go through 2025. So that, because obviously we can go over the old ones. 2025. Are there any good shonen shows for 30-year-olds? Yes, bro. One Piece. JJK. What do you think? Do you think Demon Slayer made almost 700 million at the box office because kids went to watch it? No, bro. There were plenty of adults watching those films. Yeah, you got Bleach. Childish adults to... Bro, listen. I don't... do you know what, yeah? Alright, Tristan, let me ask you a question. Which shonen shows have you been watching recently? If bro starts One Piece at 30, it's gonna be done by 70. Just enjoy the journey, man. Don't worry about how many episodes there are. Just enjoy the journey. Does JoJo's count? Yeah, JoJo's is a shonen. You think JoJo's sucks? Bro, first of all, out of all the shonens you could have named, I wouldn't put JoJo's on the list of shows for children. I mean, a child could watch it, but there's some pretty explicit themes in JoJo's, and just the way the show goes about itself, I think it's more catered towards like older teenagers or adults. I don't think JoJo's is a kids show. As a matter of fact, they had to censor some of JoJo's in Japan as well. JoJo's does not suck. Okay, now we were very lucky here in London. In the Camden store, they have a JoJo's pop-up, and you go in there and it's all JoJo's. It's all JoJo's everywhere. I loved it. Loved it. I went there with my girlfriend. We took pictures, bought some stuff in there. Shonen is for kids. Yeah, shonen is I think, doesn't shonen like translate to boys manga or boys battle manga or something like that. So yeah, it's aimed at kids, but the themes in the shows are very clearly adult orientated. I mean, there's themes in I mean, look at Don Flamingo, for example. That guy is a rapist. He assaults women. He is a terrorist. Like they cover all of these themes in these shows. But I guess the way they put children's shows across in Japan are very different to how they do them in the UK and the US. JoJo's is overrated to me. And yeah. Is Attack on Titan shonen? I'm pretty sure Attack on Titan is shonen. It's Attack on Titan a shonen. Attack on Titan is officially a shonen series because it was serialized in the shonen magazine Basatsu Shonen magazine. However, the manga features dark and violent, mature storylines that are not usually associated. Death Note? Anyone seen Death Note? There's no, listen, yeah, there's certain shonen obviously people are not gonna like, but just hating on shonen as a whole or saying that it's all for children, that's just silly. That's just not true. What about Fist of the North Star? I didn't know Fist of the North Star is shonen. Elfen Light, yeah, Elfen Light. Isn't Evangelion shonen as well? I'm pretty sure Evangelion is. Evangelion is best classified. Wait. It was publicized in the publication is shown in Ace. Yeah, so we'll put in that conversation to rest, okay? There might be things that you dislike in shonen, but saying shonen as a whole sucks, that's crazy. That's crazy talk. Did he use a rage art? Kill him, he forfeited the round. They shouldn't let him live. Summertime rendering. Oh, bro, I started that. I've watched episode 1. It was really interesting, especially the way it ended. I need to get back on it. I even forgot that show existed. DQ. Mike, what's your opinion of shoujo? I don't watch them, bro. Like my sister-in-law watches them. Isn't that all like the female? Isn't it all like romantic shit? I don't really watch. Like obviously we watch animes with romantic themes in them, but ain't those kinds of animes like aimed at girls? Oh yeah, Hajime no Ippo, Yu Yu Hakusho, Inuyasha. How dare you say shonen sucks? How dare you? Insane thing to say out loud. What's wrong with having a preference? It's stormtrooping, you're not allowed to have preferences, okay? Around here, you agree with the majority. Wait, is that meant to be a Dandadan cosplay? Am I seeing that right? Dandadan, how could I forget? Dandadan's shonen, right? Darker Than Black is a great show. I haven't seen Darker Than Black in ages, but I used to bring it up to my friends all the time, and they were like, sounds like Death Note. And I was like, it's nothing like Death Note. Have I seen Vampire Knight? Yeah, I've seen Vampire Knight a long time ago. I think I've got the DVD up there. Mr. Mask, thank you for the $4.99. It's like saying comics are only for children when you have books like Invincible, Kraven's Last Hunt, and The Walking Dead. This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. It's called ignorance. Mike, if your life was a manga/anime, what would it be called? The Shambolic Shenanigans of a Shilly Boy. Damn, man. Am I still waiting? Oh, I'm almost up. The newer generation sucks. Wait, do you think Demon Slayer sucks? Wait, now that you're all here, yeah, now that there's 153 people watching, I want to get your opinion, right? I played it for the people that were here in the beginning, but there was only like 20 people watching at the time. So I've created a new opening for the channel. It's called Tekken 8 Opening 3, because you know we like to do anime openings on this channel. So I want to get your opinions. Obviously, like I like to make the anime openings on the channel as fun as possible. So I'm gonna play it now. Yeah, I want you guys to give me your opinions on it, because it's gonna be the anime. It's gonna be the Tekken opening for this channel going forward for a couple of months until I make another one. Okay, so I'm gonna play it for you. Let me know what you think.
世界中の格闘家が集う夢の祭典鉄拳タッグトーナメント1回戦も残すところあと4試合となりました。次のステージに駒を進めるのは果たしてどのタッグに
お客さん、一体どちらまで？
わからんか。このたぎる闘志の無冠王者。
Go business then! Go business then!
Know what you do, KJ? You be a nigga ass and he get upset and come after me. I've been being posted since taking 6, everybody.
Damn.
You ain't been beating me since 6. You ain't been beating me since 6.
Big fucking mistake doing that. Check those shoes out, player. Return those. I hope you save the receipt. Save the receipt. It's so easy.
着きましたよ、お客さん。
ここが会場か。
What do you guys think? Any good? Do we keep it? I was going at the end. Bro, I want Harada to notice me so he can put Jinpachi back in the game, man. Keep, yeah? Alright, cool. We'll keep it on the channel. Editing's getting better. Yeah, it's getting better, man. When I started, my editing still sucks, to be honest with you. But I'm learning. I'm learning as we go. I'm making Tekken look hype. But do you know what, yeah? I got accused on Twitter of just constantly dooming and not adding anything. And I was like, do you know what? I'm not dooming, but I should try and do something that makes it exciting. So I'm trying to do these streams with the boys. So maybe get their attention one day and they see that like we do have fun with the game, but we want them to improve it. Can I fight in B slot? Yeah, you can fight wherever you want, bro. The lobby is open to anyone. As long as you can enter. I don't know if the slots are all full up. I love how you have Akuma at the end there. I am a firm believer Akuma's coming back, bro. What program do I use to edit? Adobe Premiere Pro 2025. I was 4 or 5 years old watching stuff like Ninja Scroll. Hey, Ninja Scroll was sick, man. Ninja Scroll was sick. Very violent. Virtua Fighter 5 beta is coming, by the way, Mike. Isn't it at the end of October? Sorry for the rage. I keep trying to go into AOP, but it's a similar input. Oh, fair enough. Armor King tonight. Armor King's not out until mid-October, bro. So yeah, we ain't getting Armor King tonight. Real talk, I feel like Ogre, Jinpachi, and Angel are gonna be safe to return for their own games. They gotta have somebody left to hype up the next game. You know, I don't see it that way, bro. Because we're gonna be hyped to see these characters regardless. I'm never not gonna be excited to see Jinpachi, you know? I'm just like, just pack the game with good characters, man. Don't be like, hey, we need to save this person for this and this person for this. Like, bro, don't waste time. Don't waste time. Just fucking lock in. If you put Ogre in this game, great. If you put Ogre in the next game, great. I'll buy it. Am I getting Ghost of Yotei? Probably not for now. I'll wait for it to go on sale or something over Black Friday. I'm not in a rush to play it. Down on Lifted, how you doing, bro? But these guys, man, they do not know how to use their heat if I hit each other. Say that as I did it myself. What would be Akuma's heat smash? That's the real question. Oh, we don't want to think about those things, man. Hopefully by that time they give us a no heat mode. Because you know what, yeah? People on Twitter were saying you can't have no heat in Tekken. This is proof that you can, because they were using Street Fighter 6 as a comparison. And I think I've told you guys this before. Street Fighter 6 needs the drive system to be Street Fighter 6. It actually needs it. It's built in. You can't waste it. You can't play a game without it. The game will not function without the heat or without drive rush or whatever it's called, the green system. This game, you don't need heat and you don't need super attacks. Don't need them. This is proof of it. The game functions fine. There's no stun state that occurs when you haven't got them. So the fact that they can't just give us a mode in player battles for it is just ridiculous. Either that or just give us a Tekken collection. That's all they need to do. You guys know what I mean by groomed right like a job. Groomed by... Wait, what I mean by groomed right like... I don't know what that means, bro. You know why the DLC feels like it's been so shit? Who said that? Bust? You know why it feels like it's been so shit? They've done a terrible job in marketing it. They've done a terrible job. No hype trailers. No, like, character lore breakdowns. Poor implementation. Oh my god, these guys are the worst. DLC for Street Fighter 6. You think that's been bad? Okay, I strongly disagree with that. I think Street Fighter 6's DLC has been great. I will say when Virtua Fighter comes, Tekken players are not gonna like it. Yeah, probably not. I mean, I played Virtua Fighter in my own time, so. But the new Virtua Fighter seems like it's gonna be very different from the other ones. So I don't even know if old Virtua Fighter fans are gonna like it. Finally my turn. Akuma again. It's garbage. Yeah, I mean, they're always going to sell it. That's what I didn't understand, yeah. Although I don't like the Tekken 8 DLC very much, the argument that they're reselling characters is something that seems to happen in most fighting games, or at least the big ones. Like, they've sold Akuma to us, twice now. They'll probably do it a third time because they know people will buy it. But no one really complained over on the Street Fighter side. Am I gonna main Yuhaba when he What the fuck just happened? I readied up. I'm looking at my stream in past tense right now. Bro, I did accept. I'm looking at it right now. I can see my stream because it's a couple minutes delayed on YouTube, a couple seconds delayed. I'm looking at it right now. I did ready up. This fucking game, man. I swear to God, bro, don't let me crash out. Bro, do you know how long I waited to play? Do you know how long I waited to play? For fuck's sake. Harada didn't accept the intro, bro. I got shagged. I got shagged. Absolute shaggery. Let him land, bro. They didn't let me play. Bro didn't answer the question. Sorry, bro. I got distracted, man. The game fucking ripped me off. Now I gotta wait another hour to play. Will I use you, Habar? I don't know. We have to see what he plays like. I haven't been playing Bleach for the past 2 or 3 weeks because let me say this on stream whilst everyone's here, and I'll say this loud and clear so that in case there's like Bleach players listening. Bleach has the worst community online that I have ever been a part of in my life. The worst. I'm not talking about the guys in the Discord. I'm not talking about the guys on Twitter. Not all of them on Twitter. Not all of them. But online, Bleach has the worst community I have ever been a part of. You think one and dunning and rage quitting is bad in Tekken 8? Brother. Brother. I played Bleach 2 weeks ago now. I haven't turned it back on for 1 hour. My girlfriend was sitting behind me. Does anyone want to take a guess in that 1 hour how many games did I actually finish? Spoiler alert, the answer is 1. 1. And the one that I did finish, he won and done me. The chances of you finishing a set in Bleach is almost next to nothing. Almost next to nothing. You should see it in Sparking Zero. Bro, I played Sparking Zero. It's bad. Nothing touches Bleach though. It's bad in Demon Slayer as well. Let me tell you this here, because anime fighting games are also part of, like, they're not part of the FGC, but they're fighting games. Anime guys are the worst. They are the worst. I can't stand them. Not all of them. Obviously, I got friends in the anime scene. Yaya, Rose, Six World. I think his name's Silver Fox. I'm pretty sure Shambolic is from there. Thinking odd, like Biscuit. They're all like, they're cool. But the wider community, they fucking suck. I can't stand you, motherfuckers. I can't stand you. You'll say to them, oh, you know, like, stop one and dunning me. Stop one and dunning me. They'll come out with this dumb excuse. Nah, I ain't playing that character, bro. I ain't playing that character. Whilst they're also using a top tier. I'm sitting there like, one day I got so frustrated, right? I had hit my boiling point and I crashed out on somebody. I actually crashed out on a player. There's a player called Yami. He's a Bleach player, right? He's one of the highest ranking Bleach players. I think he got 3rd place in the season that I finished first. And he plays Toshiro. And I used to run into him all the time. And 9 times out of 10 I would win the set, but he would take like a game off of me, or it would be a close fight. It was good. And then I switched over to Bankai Ichigo because I was like, you know, I played Cayenne for a whole season. I proved the point. I got number 1. I ain't got nothing to prove now. I'm gonna play with the top tiers. I'm gonna pick Yamato. I'm gonna pick Bankai Ichigo, and I'm gonna learn Byakuya. Right? These are and Aizen and Stark. But I picked those 3 to begin because they're the most ridiculous characters. Now, I finished all of my sets, right? And I played Season 1 with all the dumb shit that was going on. With my Cayenne, right? Cayenne is the most bare bones character in that game. He's very strong. He's very strong. Very good at space control. But he doesn't have any, like, real gimmicks. He doesn't have any of these silly tools like Bankai Ichigo does. And I went through all of that shit. Never quit on a single person. Never one and done them. My internet might have cut out on 1 or 2 games, or like Bleach just shit the bed because the online's not good, but I never quit on anybody. So I come up across so many players on this particular day and they're all one and dunning me. All one and done. And I finally reached my breaking point. And I ran into Yami and I was like, oh sick. Run into Yami, you know. Yami's a YouTuber. His name's Yami the Goat. I was like, he's a YouTuber. We've played loads of games. Every time I fight him, you know, I beat him, but I always give him a rematch. I always give him a rematch because there's a level of respect there. What does this guy do? One and dones me. Beats me in the first match. and one and done's me. And I said, do you know what? That's it. I've had it. I had it. I had it. So I messaged him, and I was like, what? What the fuck are you doing, bro? Now, he was right in saying you're being childish. I was being childish. I 100% hold my hands out. I was being childish. But you know what else? I didn't give a fuck. I was like, I've had it. I've fucking had it with these anime players. I hate them. I hate all of them. All of them. Apart from the guys that I've made friends with on Twitter and in the anime space, like Globekun, all them lot, Afro Senju. I'm cool with all those guys. But the wider player base, they do the definition or the phrase or the saying lock in does not apply to them. Does not apply to them at all. Zero. Can't stand them. So I quit Bleach. I was like, I can't stand this community. It's the worst fucking community on the planet, bro. Of all the fighting games I've played in the 33 years I've been on this planet, I have never experienced a bunch of idiots like I've experienced in the Bleach Rebirth of Souls community stream. And I said, fuck this. I can't even get a match. Like, first of all, the connection on the game is already bad enough. But I can make it work because it's not a high execution game. So you can make it work. But nothing but rage quits. Nothing but one and dones. Fuck it. I can't be bothered. I already proved my point. I already proved that I was better than everybody with Cayenne. I fell off a bit. I'm definitely not the best player anymore because I don't play that much anymore. Fuck them, bro. I can't stand them. People that play anime games, they're so insufferable. And you can't say anything negative about the game to them. They're worse than the people in the FGC. You think the MK community and the Tekken community are bad? Bro, say something negative about Sparking Zero. These motherfuckers lose their mind. You'll say something that is objective, that is true, that we can all see. And they'll be like, oh, stop hating, man, stop hating. Kind of like yesterday when Tom Brady was spitting facts about Mortal Kombat and Straight Canavan was just calling him a hater. That is an everyday occurrence in the anime scene. Everyday occurrence. I said the other day, yeah, I think Demon Slayer is a great anime fighting game. I think it's a great anime fighting game, but I'm not massive on it because I don't like how offensive it is. I feel like they really nerfed the defensive play in that game. I'm not as big on it. I think it's a great game. They did everything right in terms of like onboarding people. It looks beautiful. It's animated beautifully. It plays really, really well. It's just a bit too offensive for my liking. So I'm gonna stay on Bleach at the time. Oh my god. Oh, he's a hater. Blah. I was like, oh, do you know what? I can't deal with you guys. I can't. You're too fucking stupid or you're young. Tom, thank you for the $5. I won and done sometimes on Street Fighter 6. Not gonna lie, the terrible input and Mr. System gets my blood mad. MR System. Bro, you can't one and done, man. Nah, do you know what, Tom? I got nothing but love for you, bro. You know, you support the channel, but I'm gonna be real with you. If a game makes your blood boil to the point where you're gonna one and done, then I don't think you should play it. Because when I'm playing a fighting game, unless it's like a serious connection issue, you gotta remember that you have a dance partner on the other side of the screen. Someone that is trying to also enjoy the experience. So if the connection is dog shit and you can't play, I understand that. That's fine. But if the MR system is getting on your nerves, you just gotta hold that. Otherwise, you shouldn't play the game. Because you gotta think someone else purchased this game to have a good time. And these stupid developers are giving people the chance to walk away from a ranked match. Imagine that. We've got a leaderboard ranking who the best players are. Yeah, make sense of this one. This is not player match. It's not casual mode. It's not quick match. It's a leaderboard. And the leaderboard is supposed to tell us who the best player is on ranked. Maybe they've played the most and that's how they got to the top. Or maybe they're just the best. But what ranked lets you do now in these games is it lets you cherry pick your way to the top. So if you run into a Devil Jin and you don't know how to fight them, it's fine. Leave after the first game. You don't have to worry about losing points. That is not a true leaderboard. The leaderboard is fake. On all of these games, it's fake. We don't actually know who the best players are. We don't actually know. Unless it's like a tournament player and you see their name like it's Kokomo or something, then we know obviously. But yeah, that's the only thing Mortal Kombat got right. The leaderboards. They got that right. Your leaderboard is fraudulent if you're letting people leave after one game. That's it. Because what you're letting them do is cherry pick their opponents. It's not my problem if you didn't learn the matchup. Yeah? You ran into me, now you gotta hold that shit. Hitting top 1 in Bleach, fake confirmed. No, because I've finished my sets. But you know what, yeah? To be fair, JJBA, if some of those idiotic children had finished their sets, they might have actually beaten me. And they might have actually taken points away from me. But they've got quit. They've got quit in their blood. And they would leave before the set finishes. So maybe I wouldn't have gotten to number 1 if they actually locked in. But they didn't. So, because they're bitch made, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that as I was number 1 regardless. So I can't respect none of these. These leaderboards are all fake. Tekken, Street Fighter, Demon Slayer, Bleach. None of the leaderboards are real. They're all fake. It's all bullshit. I'm giving anime players too much credit. I am giving them too much credit, bro. I can't stand. And the next time we do a podcast with the Bleach players present, I'm gonna let them know. I'm gonna let them know, because when the game was coming out, I was singing their praises. I was saying, yeah, do you know what, these guys they've been pretty cool, man. You know, they've welcomed me into the scene despite what people have said about anime players. Now, no, I'm gonna say the line, get in the line. You're all a bunch of bitches. Bitch 1, bitch 2, bitch 3, bitch 4. One and done merchants, bro. I can't stand them. It's one thing in fighting games that can make my blood boil is one and dones. Tekken's got a good system where if the connection is shit, it lets you leave the match. That's good. It should not let someone leave if I've just beaten them. You gotta hold your L. Hold your L. And then someone will say, oh, well, ain't you also cherry picking and you're picking on someone that's weak. That's not how ranked works. That's not how it works, okay? You get matched up, you finish the set. The person leaving is the cherry picker, not me. Because when I lose on Tekken, I take my L's. I've never left a set on Tekken. There's no footage online of me leaving a set. None. Tom, thank you for the $10. Dude, no, I'm risking over a 20-point loss for a 4-point reward. That's what it is, bro. You gotta lock in. Listen, I'm master rank with Bison as well. I know when you get to those higher ranks, it's brutal. But that's part of the game. That's part of the game. You can't cherry pick your way to the top. I can't co-sign that. This is that I'd have to move my value system in order to co-sign it. I just can't do that. The system is disproportionate 100%. I get that. But even though you can leave, you shouldn't. You shouldn't leave. Because you're cheating the system. Out of full-blown 10 or 11 win streaks and you get no bonus points, Street Fighter 6 rank up system rewards participation rather than getting good. That might be true. But for me, it's not even about the points. It's that you're my opponent in this moment and you ran away from me. I don't really care about the points too much. Do you know what? I would rather that they just did wins and losses, to be honest with you. I really don't care about points. I just want you to finish the set. So even if you're getting smurfed on, you gotta run it back. Yeah, you gotta run it back, bro. Streets are mean. Sometimes you walk into a postcode or an area or a block and it's not your block. You see, they're gonna run your fade. You gotta finish the set. Oh, otherwise, what are you doing in the mean streets of ranked? It is what it is. It is what it is. OJ, thank you for the $2, but Mike, I don't owe you a set. That's true. You don't owe me a set. That is 100% true. And the reason that's true is because these developers have made it that way. Now, NRS, in their infinite wisdom, managed to get ranked right. Imagine that. The most casual out of all of them got ranked correct. Where you need to finish the set or you get a loss. And do you know what they could do? Do you know what they could do? Here's my middle ground for you one and doneers. Because there's 141 people here. I'm sure there's about 100 of you that are one and doneers. Yeah, let's be real. Here's my middle ground. I think if you want to leave the set, fine. Leave the set. But just the same way as on the menu screen, you know when it's giving you the opponent and it has their connection and their disconnect rate? It should have your one and done rate. So I can see how many times you've one and done. Then I don't have to play you. You can one and done until the cows come home. and I don't have to play you. So if it said to me, in the last 10 matches, you've won and done 7 times, I don't need to waste my time. I don't need to waste my time. You don't need to waste your time. You don't have to worry about ending up in a YouTube video of me bitching and complaining. And I don't have to waste my time playing you because I'm interested in playing people to completion. Pause. That's what they should do. That's the middle ground. You get to leave and I get to play the way I want. But no, right now, all it tells me is your disconnection rate. That's not good enough. Because I'm being duped into playing with a bitch now. No offense. No offense. And you know what? That should not be an idea that the Tekken team needs to sit around a board meeting table and go over. That is like that is an on-the-spot idea. These guys are complaining about one and dones. These guys want to leave the set if they feel like they're being bullied. Where's the middle ground? Where's the middle ground? Why does it take... Got a Gooner alert, guys. Why does it take some Joe Schmo on the internet to go, why don't you just give people options? That's all people want. Give them options. I got progressively agitated after I wasn't able to play. The game kicked me out. I don't know why. Is it cool to one and done in casuals? Yeah, in casuals, I don't care. If you want a one and done in casuals, that's up to you. But ranked has a leaderboard. It has a leaderboard. The purpose of a leaderboard is to show who the best players are and who's still coming up. If you cherry pick your opponents and you one and done, you're invalidated now. You are invalidated. It's backwards. It doesn't make any sense. What is the point in having a ranked mode if you're not going to make people rank up properly? Now, to TomTom's point, yeah, Street Fighter 6 ranked needs to fix itself. It disproportionately punishes people for playing the game. You're better off not playing it. So they should do something to fix it, but still, I still maybe I don't know. Maybe if maybe it's the animes that I grew up watching, or the fact that I grew up playing fighting games in the arcade, or at these salty sessions at people's houses until 6 in the morning. But in my mind, you run the set. Okay, I don't care if it's a smurf. I don't care if the guy's beating you 10 times. I remember in Street Fighter 4. Do you guys remember in the first iteration of Street Fighter 4? There was a mode called Championship Mode. Do you guys remember that? And you used to get like A+ and B and C, and you would go up in Championship Mode, yeah? I was playing Street Fighter 4 heavy back then. I was really into it. And I got to A ranking in Street Fighter 4 in Championship Mode. And I used to run into this bloody Zangief player. And for the life of me, I couldn't beat him. He just had my number. He had my number. I couldn't beat him. And every time I run into him, I'd be like, oh, man, here we go. I'm going back to B rank because of this fucking guy. Until one day, I started beating him. And I was like, damn. And that would never have happened if I just one and done over and over again. Now, to be fair, in Street Fighter 4, I don't actually remember if you even had the option to one and done. But that it's just dumb, man. This shit pisses me off so much. OJ, thank you for the $5. Some dude argued with me in the comments of a video you did that they didn't know why they had to play the set when you don't do that in combat sports. What? You do that in combat sports. What? You do. Listen, if you enter a boxing match, you gotta participate in every round. If you quit, you lose. Right? You lose your belts. You lose your points if you're in a league. You don't get the fight bonus money, or whatever the winning bonus. There's a penalty. There's no penalty for leaving a ranked set in this game. Thank God September is over. The amount of stupid shit I've seen and heard through this whole month drives me crazy. What makes you think they ain't gonna say it in October, bro? What's so special about... People say dumb shit all year round. But anyway, that's my rant on anime players. People that play anime fighting games predominantly are... I know they're super young, so I shouldn't go like super... I shouldn't be like so visceral with my language towards them, but I can't stand them, man. They are the worst fighting game players ever. The worst. Boxing has it in the rules, fighting games don't. That's true, XY still. That is my point, that they need to enforce ranked games. You need to be forced to finish your set. Or you lose points. You can leave if you want, but you're going to lose the points for leaving. The same way Mortal Kombat did it. So you're right, it's not in the rulebook. And that is a problem. It should be in the rulebook. Am I planning on playing Monster Hunter? No. Oh wait, Monster Hunter or My Hero? My Hero, yes. Monster Hunter, no. I don't know if MH is. Tom, thank you for the $5. Also, Master Rank itself not being at risk of being D-ranked, but HM, GM, and UMR is dumb as hell. There shouldn't be a 900 MR Ken. You know, Tom, I agree with you though. The Street Fighter 6 rank system leaves a lot to be desired. It does. But I still think you should finish the set. For me, it's not about the points. I don't care about the points. I want to finish the sets with people. That's the fun in fighting games, right? Playing somebody for a long period of time. This game's got bad matchmaking, right? You run into the same guy over and over again. I've been playing Paul recently, and I keep on running into this Horang player over and over again. He D-ranked my Paul from Tekken Emperor to Tekken King, and I still haven't beaten him, but I was like, do you know what? I need to lock the fuck in. I need to overcome this guy. And the last match that I played against him, I got really, really close, where before he was just battering me. I think that is the fun in fighting games. But obviously that's subjective. We live in a different time now. Arcades don't exist anymore. The idea of locking in is like toxic, apparently. Do you think they should do something about the combo length? It's ridiculous. Well, I mean, we've been playing without heat, right? Everyone's been burning their heat at the beginning of the game. Combo length isn't as bad without when heat's not present. I still think it could come down a little bit, but it's not nearly as bad without heat. If you grew up in the arcade era, count your lucky blessings. Count your lucky blessings, because my god, man, so playing with people in the current era, like, thank god we've got this community where it's a lock-in community, but just playing people on ranked, like when you don't know somebody, it's just irritating.
Get ready for the next battle.
OJ, thank you for the $2. Now, Mike, the real fun is mashing and wins. Man, some of these bros, and you know, that's things that people say just to wind me up. I can't read Greek, bro, but I should be able to, but I can't. Not to dive into Red Pill, but I had wondered where all these incel men were. Where all these incel men were. That the women's were talking about that I ran into. Wait, bro, hold on. Let me reconstruct this sentence. Not to dive into Red Pill, but you spelled butts with 2 T's, bro. Okay. So we gotta say pause. I had wondered where all these incel men were. That's the woman's SN we're talking about. Then I ran into the anime fighting game. So what are you saying? Are you saying that the anime scene are full of people that are in the Red Pill community? Is that what you're saying? Could someone decipher that super chat for me, please? I want to answer it or acknowledge it, but I don't. Did I just have a stroke? I feel like it. The one and doneers, I mean. Okay. Yeah, sorry, bro. Your super chat was all over the place. Were you like gooning and writing that super chat at the same time? I mean, I'm not gonna call one and done as incels. That's a bit mad. But yeah, they all migrated to anime games, I guess. I think the anime gaming scene is much younger than the fighting games, the conventional fighting game scene, which is why they do that. Like, I'll give you an example here. This is how I know they're very young. I'll answer your super chat in just a second, Tom. The player that I was talking about earlier, yeah, Yami the GOAT, right? Me and him were cool. We're not cool anymore. But when I messaged him, And I said to him, why did you one and done me? We got into an argument. And he said to me that he's essentially like, nobody's done what he's done on the game because he's gotten 2 characters into the top 10 of the global leaderboards. And I said to him, yeah, but I beat, every time I use my main, I beat you. And he was like, yeah, but all you can do is use 1 character. And I said to him, okay, like, what if I went to a tournament and got grand finals and I won, would you turn around to me and say, oh, you can only use 1 character? Who gives a shit? I won the tournament. I only need 1 character to beat every character you use. And his argument was that he can use multiple characters, and that is an argument that you hear very young people making when they're talking about fighting games. Oh, use a different character, bro. Use a different character, bro. And that's when I stopped arguing, because I was like, this is a young man. That is a young man. That is a ridiculous thing. Imagine Daigo goes to a tournament. He runs through the whole tournament of Ryu, and Justin Wong goes, well, I can use Rufus and Chun-Li, so I'm better than you. Like, no, bro. It doesn't matter if you use 10 characters. What matters is when you're using your main or your best character, can you get the dub? The answer's no. And that's when I realized the anime, well, at least the Bleach side, are just full of very, very young guys. TomTom, thank you for the $5. Also, I stopped giving an F when I got scammed out of a $100 beef. However, a beef set, you should definitely run the set. That's a personal call out. Yeah, man. If you got a beef set somebody, you gotta pay up. You gotta pay up. That's lame that they ran out on you. So you can lose with every character, bro. That's what I was saying to the Bleach guys, because I had an argument with them as well. Yeah, they were saying to me, Mike, all you do is play Kaien, and I was like, and I only need 1 character to beat everyone. Why do I need to play 2 characters? You don't hear that shit when, like, people that play Tekken are never going to turn around to someone using Kazuya and be like, you beat everybody with Kazuya, but can you do it with Jin? Do you know how ridiculous that is? No one cares that you got 2 characters to top 10. What people care about is that when it comes down to it, can you beat the person that's calling himself the best with your best? And the answer is no. That's all that matters. And that's why I stopped arguing with them, because I was just like, I can't argue with these people, man. They're juvenile. No one shits on City of the Wolves gameplay, because the gameplay is good, bro. People shit on the guest characters, and obviously the Saudi thing is very controversial. They don't want to see real competition, bro. Another thing about anime games is that there are very clear things in anime games that are broken. Like, very clear things. When Soifun came out in Bleach, she was busted. She had unblockables. Things that you couldn't escape. Do you know what the anime guys said that they could do to circumnavigate that? Just let her loop it twice. I was like, why? Why? She's not supposed to be able to do it once. Why is she being allowed to loop it twice? This is in a tournament. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. That's unblockable. They patched it out. It's gone now. She can't do it anymore. But she was getting damage and building meter off of this and running down the clock doing that. And I was just sitting there like, why? Why? This is ridiculous.
Get ready for the next battle.
DNF Duel was such a shit game but so fun. But I quit immediately if I fought an Air Master. That shit just wasn't fun. I don't know, I just don't have that mentality. I'm not saying that everyone has to be like me, obviously. People can do whatever they want. That's just my outlook on it. There was certain games that I used to play, like Injustice. You would come up against like a Superman and I'd be like, oh my god, I hate this matchup. But you just gotta lock in. Or you'd come up against Catwoman, or was it Catwoman? It was either Catwoman or Batgirl. One of them used to piss me off. And you just gotta lock in. You just gotta lock in. You're a Ghostblade player, yeah, so was I. I actually liked DNF Duel. I actually thought it was a pretty good game. Played it casually. But I thought it was a pretty good game. Pretty impressive, in my opinion. Next time they do an anime space on Twitter, bro, I'm gonna fucking roast those guys. I've had enough of them. You know that the Sparking Zero scene got so like out of hand, so almost cult-like, that it made one of our longest standing content creators and players, best players in the world, Grandmaster Hawk, who I don't even know if he's doing YouTube content anymore, leave the scene. My man ejected from the scene. He said these guys are so fucking ridiculous that I'm leaving the scene. I don't even want to play anymore. I think he went back to Tenkaichi 3. Let me see, is Grandmaster Hawk still producing content? I know he texted me the other day. Got to reply. Oh yeah, he uploaded 5 hours ago. Okay. Yeah, he's gone back to Tenkaichi 3. Imagine that, boy. We've got a new Dragon Ball game and the community is so fucking unhinged that my man said, you know what, I don't even want to play this game anymore. Sparking Zero active right now? Yeah, Sparking Zero is probably the most active anime fighting game. I think even on Steam, I think they daily have like 1,000 players. Yeah, they got 1,400 people playing right now. And on PlayStation that's probably like tripled, so they like daily they've probably got, I'd say, like 6,000 players, so it's a pretty populated game. Have I seen President Rose's video on Sparking Zero? Yeah, I've seen it. Rose does good content. He made valid points. I like Rose. I know sometimes people see him and Six World as just trolling or taking the piss. To be honest with you, I find them funny. I think they're pretty hilarious. But he makes good points as well. Is something wrong? Why can't I play? No way is the game doing me like this. Oh my days. What's got is the lobby glitched? Oh my god. If it does it again, I'm gonna have to open up a new lobby. Harado heard me talking shit, bro. I'm trying to save Tekken 8 here. I'm not even talking shit. I'm resetting the lobby. I don't know what was going on, guys. I have no idea. I'll make the passcode the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll increase the round duration to 80 seconds. Hello, Lexi. Didn't see you there. Playing Mortal Kombat 1 feels nothing like Injustice. That's true. Injustice feels pretty good. Not wrong.
Get ready for the next
I think we need a Yakuza fighting game. Alright, I've been saying that for years now. I think our best chances for them to integrate Yakuza characters into Virtua Fighter. Starting with Kiryu. Lord fire. I know that's a punish, man. What the hell? How is that hitting me from crouch?
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, this bloody controller, man. My controller screwed me over, man. It kept on jumping backwards. Yeah, Lexi, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think MK1 was an Injustice clone. I just think they were very lazy with the designs, because I believe the developer that came into the chat and he said that it wasn't originally Injustice. I believe him. But what I also believe is that they definitely took inspiration from Injustice. Like, it's all over Mortal Kombat 1. You can see it. It's very clear. General Shao looks like Steppenwolf. Like, he looks like Steppenwolf. Rain is coincidentally fighting like very reminiscent of Aquaman.
Get ready for the next battle.
The character select screen and the clashing is very reminiscent of Injustice.
Round 1. Fight.
Injustice playing MK1 feels nothing. No, MK1 doesn't feel like Injustice. It doesn't feel like Injustice. Injustice feels pretty good, if I'm being real. MK1 doesn't. Well, MK1's MK1. Wasn't there a rumor that MK1 was initially going to be Injustice 3? There was that rumor, but we had one of the NRS developers on the podcast and he said that's not true. Have any of you guys ever seen The World Ends With You? Yeah, The World Ends With You is really old now. Really old, but people love that game. I thought it was pretty good. Kinda had a Kingdom Heartsy vibe to it. Which board game you've had the most fun playing with friends? Probably Monopoly. Monopoly. Misatio Josie player now? Oh my god. I lose more and more respect for you by the day. I think we might be playing Monopoly at my girl's house on Saturday. It'll be me and her versus her sister and her boyfriend. We went bowling with them the other day, and we battered them. Not even close, mate. Fucking power couple out here. I still play fuck around, but I like Josie. No, you can't be a fuck around player and like Josie as well. You gotta pick. You gotta pick. Is bowling the same in the UK as the US? Wait, is bowling different in different countries? There are pins and you knock them down, and you've got a gutter. Hey Mike, why do people say Shao Kahn was never a general in the original Mortal Kombat timeline? Shao Kahn was a general for Onaga until he poisoned Onaga because Shao Kahn was scared to death of Onaga. Yeah, that's true. That's all true. In the original lore, he was General Shao. That's where they got it from. I believe it's from the... I believe they explored that a little bit more in the 3D era games. Who's saying that he wasn't a general? We all know that that's where he came from, right? I was watching Rufumonga and he said that Shao Kahn was never a general in Mortal Kombat. He wasn't. He was. Or maybe he was a captain or something. I don't know. But he was a commanding officer under Onaga, and he poisoned Onaga and took his throne. That's not common knowledge. No, I mean you're not from that era of Mortal Kombat, so I don't expect you to know that. But Rufumonga is. But Rufumonga don't know. Rufumonga knows about Virtua Fighter. I'll give him that. He knows a lot about Virtua Fighter, but I don't know. I don't think he knows much about Mortal Kombat. Who didn't like Tekken 4? I own Tekken 4. Sounds like people can't play the game. Tekken 4 is a broken mess. It's a lovely game, but it's broken to hell. Very, very broken. He probably assumes because his name was always Shao Kahn, he was never presented as a general first. Yeah, he just doesn't know anything about Mortal Kombat lore, which is fine. I don't think you should be saying things as a matter of fact to a fighting game audience when you don't know. Just say you don't know, it's fine. Like I don't know anything about the Virtua Fighter story. All I know is that the black dude in it has beef with this monster shark. That's all I know. Some guy in the game, I can't remember what his name is, the one with dreadlocks. He's got beef with a giant shark. That is it. I have no idea what else Virtua Fighter offers, but hopefully RGG fixes that. Jeffrey, that's it, yeah, Jeffrey. Is the actual lore? Yeah, Virtua Fighter's got a story. It's not been properly explored before. I think RGG is going to fix that because they're masters at telling stories. But yeah, there's a Virtua Fighter story. Mike, I'm going to go tilt in ranked. Another fun showdown, but I'm still a little salty I didn't get to play with the Bengussi. That's a crazy thing to say, bro. That's crazy. See you later, bro. Enjoy ranked. I think NRS would develop a new fighting system. I hate that characters move like they're in cement. Bro, I'm telling you, man. They need to do something with Mortal Kombat. It's not looking good right now. It's not looking good. They need to return Mortal Kombat to its former glory. Because MK1 was not cooking. You know why no one says anything, Masats? Because Mr. Master don't go on and on about it. He don't go on, you go on and on about it. Now you're talking about Josie. Yeah, we gotta flame you, bro. We've got to flame you. It has to be done. Which MK is better, 9 or X or 11? The atmosphere of 9, the gameplay of X. Throw 11 in the bin. Throw 11 in the bin, mate.
Get ready for the next battle.
Rosie's got hella swag and she's chill. Doesn't she cry all the time? You think that's chill? I don't know, bro. That ain't chill to me. That's annoying. Shimblade King J. Why are you saying that, Lexi? USE. We won. We beat US. It's over for you, man. We beat US 9-8. We beat them in the standard exhibition, and then if we count all of the games together, we beat them in the overall thing. We won 9 sets and they won 8. When did MK vs DC come out? Yeah, it was like 2008, 2009. Because MK9 came out in 2011. Was it 2011 or 2000? No, MK9 came out in 2009, didn't it? Let me check. MK9 release date. Oh, 2011. Yeah, so I guess MK vs DC was 2008. Yeah, 2008. US don't have discounted speech. Listen, yeah. It's so crazy. Yeah? People sending super chats that I can't read because they're too abusive. Because I live in the UK. I felt bad yesterday because TomTom was really supporting the stream. And I couldn't read out 2 of his super chats. I felt bad, but I was like, man, if I read out this super chat, I don't think I'll be able to stream anymore. Chat, don't take orders from Lexi. Don't give her that power. Lexi, if they spam Tenno in the chat, you're gonna get timed. Blame MKF, guy was a clown. I don't know who that was. Tom said that he's been in the scene for a long time. I have no idea who that was though. Oh, but you know, shoutouts to America though, man. I checked my analytics the other day, and I think it said like, I think my viewer base has gone up. I think now I have even less English people watching me and more Americans. It was some ridiculous, like, disproportionate number, and I was like, right, nobody knows who I am in my country. My audience is almost predominantly American. And I think third was like Russian. Might as well move to America. No, your guns scare me. Your guns scare me, mate. I do want to visit one day, but I always wanted to visit New York, and then I started seeing videos coming out of New York, and I was like, damn, man, that looks scary. I can't lie. I don't know if I've got I don't know if I've got the minerals for that PvP server. I ain't got the right gear for it. My stats are not up to date. The people are scary, not the guns. The guns are scary because the people are scary. Scared of a little blicky. Bro, I watched the video, of Flint, Michigan today. It was on Tyler Oliveira's channel. He was showing like what Flint, Michigan is like, and their drinking water, and just like the gang culture out there, and how many times people have been shot. And I was like, wow, did the government really just abandon these guys? Like, they ain't got no clean drinking water. The water was yellow. There's gangs everywhere. I was like, damn, this is rough. You should come to Chicago. It's nice here. You must be crazy, bro. Isn't Chicago? Isn't Trump trying to send the military into Chicago? Listen, I love all of you. I appreciate my American viewer base, but I'm gonna stay my ass here. The UK is not safe, okay? We have stabbings almost every day. Honestly, like, the stabbings in the UK have gotten completely out of control. Like, really, really bad. But, it's, America just looks scary, man. Like, I could be at a traffic light and I roll my window down and go to the guy, hey, man, like, don't speed up like that. Don't cut in front of me. And he just pulls out a blicky. I'm like, really? Am I going to get cooked? Hey Mike, why do arseholes keep trying to ruin the Wolverine game? Who's trying to ruin the Wolverine game? Did you know our government shut down today? Wait, what? What do you mean the government shut down today? This guy's name is Bussy Magic. They actually shut down. Wait, what do you... Okay, wait, hold on. What do you mean? What, you mean Trump's just gone home? Gone back to his golf course? What do you mean shut down? What, is it like the purge? What is going on over there? Over a disagreement? Sorry, I'm so confused. Can we get backstory here? Trump didn't wake up in the morning and say, no government today. It's happened before. What? Okay, wait. Start at the beginning. Start at the beginning. What happened? No government assistance, but what are you talking about? You're not talking about this on a state level, are you? Greetings from Puerto Rico, Mike. Much love and respect to you, bro. Hey, appreciate you, bro. Hey, we're out there in Puerto Rico as well. Appreciate you, bro, man. Thanks for watching the stream. No government service. Let me look into this. The government shut down. Did the American... Oh, it's the first search. Wait, this happened 21 minutes ago. What the hell? White House spokeswoman Caroline Leavitt says federal workers could start losing their jobs very soon, within 2 days, as the US government shutdown continues. Vice President J.D. Vance also joined the briefing, saying he doesn't know how long the shutdown will last, and blaming congressional Democrats for the funding gap, as Democrats also blame Republicans, of course. We never know who they're both the bad guys, I think. President Donald Trump threatens irreversible mass layoffs as Republicans and Democrats are blaming each other for the shutdown. Thousands of federal employees face unpaid leave, but some essential workers still on the job face losing out on pay. Here are estimated projections for several other departments according to their previously published contingency plans. What the hell? The number of US federal employees set to be furloughed based on government plans is 587,183. What? Wait, what? Trump rage quit. What is the end game here? What's going on, Scenic 213? How you doing, bro? What is the end game here? I need to read on. Why the US government has shut down and what happens next. This has happened because the Republicans and Democrats could not come together and pass a bill funding government services into October and beyond. The Republicans control both chambers of Congress, but in the Senate or upper chamber they are short of 60 votes. They need to pass a spending bill. Opposition Democrats therefore have some leverage. Both sides have been in a bitter standoff over healthcare spending, and the Democrats have refused to back a Republican bill that they say will make it harder for Americans to afford healthcare. They are calling for an extension of tax credits, which are set to expire, that make health insurance cheaper for millions of Americans, and for a reversal of cuts to Medicaid that have been made by Trump. Democrats also oppose spending cuts to the government health agencies. The stopgap bill was earlier passed in the House or lower chamber, but is yet to clear the Senate. The longest shutdown, it was 35 days. Government shutdowns are easy to get into, but not so easy to get out of. Okay. What happens next? The scale of the damage will depend in part on how long the shutdown lasts and how wide-ranging it is. Okay, well, this sounds crazy, man. Jesus Christ. Trump really rage quit. It's not that big of a deal. You know what? I don't know. Just hearing someone say, "Yeah, our government quit today," is like, wait, what? Finish your set, U.S. government. That's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta finish your set. The Republicans are basically trying to force out as many brown people as possible. Ted Cruz said, Ted, okay, I'm not going to repeat that on stream. Did he actually say that? Similar things happen here in the UK when there's disagreements on bills in Parliament. We don't furlough 600,000 people, right? Did Ted Cruz really say that? Where can I go to hear him saying that? Storm. That's a mad thing to say. I need to hear it. You noticed how like less painful some of these moves are and how little the damage is compared to when you don't have heat. Look at this, it's not even that deep. 73 damage, you can take that. It's really not that, especially with the health recovery, it's really not that deep. Heat is such a massive problem. Oh, that was a nice duck. Alright, XY Seal, take care, bro. Have a good one. Mate, I can't believe like what people are getting arrested for in the UK right now. It's wild, and it's so mad that I have to check and see if it's satire. It's, bro, posting certain memes online, like posting certain things up on your Instagram story, on Twitter, reposting things, even leaving a comment laughing at something that is offensive, bro. You get in trouble for everything now. Yep, boss. You can get arrested for that. You can. A guy was arrested because he called a police officer a muppet. It's wild. It is wild, bro. And you know what happens when you do that to people? They become more brazen. They find new ways to access or do things that you try to restrict them doing. Like, they have banned pornography in the UK now. They've banned it. Bro, everybody is still accessing it. Everybody's still accessing it, because what they've done now is they've forced people to really go looking. A certain man will go looking, right? They will go looking. And I was just like, you're gonna drive people onto some really disgusting websites looking for this shit. And I'm not saying that like Pornhub is not a disgusting website. Obviously they had all those like allegations levied against them. But they are, so there's this big thing happening in the UK right now where they're trying to pass a digital ID which is supposed to combat illegal immigration. So they want all of us to have digital IDs. And the Brits have signed a petition to not have it, and it's gone past 2 million votes. Or 2 million signatures, so now they have to take it to the House of Commons, I think, or Parliament or whatever, and debate it. The digital ID is, as far as what I've been told, I don't know this for certain because I haven't looked into it too much. It's like, we're not going to be that different from the social credit score in China. And I was looking at the situation. Now obviously I can't really give my thoughts on it because we don't have the First Amendment, and I dare not speak ill of my government. But I saw it and I was like, man, this is a choice. This is a choice. Porn ruins your brain. I 100% agree, bro. But I think trying to put restrictions on the internet is not a good idea. I really don't think it's a good idea. Requiring people to use their ID on these websites is it's not a good idea. And I can't even really tell you why, because I think that would be seen as opposing. Being in opposition, but yeah, it's not a good idea. You only got to think about it for 5 minutes to realize why there are too many negative ramifications of doing that. The thing that protects our First Amendment is our Second Amendment. Yeah, well, I can't even say, oh, that's great, because then you know what that's going to sound like.
Get ready for the next battle.
What kind of 1984 stuff is going on, bro? Listen, it's a shame, because I'd love to talk about this. There's so much to say, but it's better off not saying it. You guys want me to stream and do B sets? Better off not saying it. Conor McGregor might become the president of oh, sorry, my bad. I wasn't paying attention. Mike, would you please, for the love of God, make your Tekken pass item and make another Fen custom? But I like this custom. I like having Yujiro, and this is what I wear like when I'm out and about. This is actually how I dress. So I feel like it's me. Damn. He just read that. With the braided ponytail as well. Yeah, sometimes, man. Depends on my mood. Jeez. Phew. Jeez. Got him. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Yeah, what's wrong with my custom? Huh? This is how I dress in real life. I have this exact same attire. That's why I put it on him. And then I dressed him up as Yujiro because I like Yujiro. I like to have like no more than 2 customs, and those are just my customs throughout my playtime on Tekken. It looks good. Feng is just ugly. What are you hating on my goat for? But I have got some other customs, but they suck. I've got this one here. I haven't used this one on stream too many times. I'll play this one. Make him pink. I got no swag. Listen, yeah, I'm very happy to go into Primark and buy some clothes and wear that shit for a year. I don't give a damn. Mr. Mars, thank you for the 199. Do you also wear finger gloves? If I'm going to the gym. Damn. God damn. Looks like I'm going for the bingo night. Alright, Future Link, I see you. I stayed on the floor because I was pretty sure that he was going to do something where I could open him up, but he just didn't do it. But she's got so many advancing like normals in that. So annoying. Wow, what the hell? You see that micro duck into launch? Bro. No way you fucking taunted me. Future Link, are you in chat? I want a first to 10 right now. I want a first to 10 right now. I'm gonna fuck you up. How dare you? Future Link, let yourself be known, bro. We're gonna do a first to 10 right now. Is that you, curse player? Yeah, I'm first to 10, bro, right now. For acting like an infidel. Mike, why don't you just use back one to get rid of your... Oh yeah, that's true, Lexi, my bad. Alright. Let me first attend this guy. How dare he? I'm gonna fucking batter him for that. No heat first to 10. Here's a first. Wait, did that? Shit. My bad. Sorry, my bad. Made it like super big. Infidel is a problem word in the UK, is it? I'm just saying it from Call of Duty when they used to shout out. One, two, three, four. Alright, code is 1, 2, 3, 4, bro. I got everything first to 10. Give me tips, bro. I'm gonna give you a beating. That's what you're gonna get. No, Urban Boy, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. My weakness is backy. That's my strength. Right. Right, mate. No heat again. No heat first to 10. No rage arts. We're gonna bring in that Yujiro Fengma. Mike's just using intimidation tactics. Listen, I don't have to use intimidation tactics.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
That's a mid, mate. You used to be scared of M. Bison when you were younger. Oh, no fucking way. No fucking way did she avoid that. Oh my lord. What? Wasn't even a punish. Oh shit, my bad. My bad. The mix-ups are plentiful, man. This fucking stupid character. She's so dumb, bro. She's so dumb. I'm not losing to a fucking Link play again, bro. I'm not losing to a Link play again. There's no way. There's no chance. I'm not losing to a Link play again, bro. They're all carried. They're all carried. Fucking hate them. I'm not tilted yet. I'm about to be. Don't get 10-0'd. Bro, that ain't happening. Is that a... No, this guy's not a Bushin player, bro. It says Bushin rank. This is clearly not a Bushin level player. Probably just doesn't play a lot of ranked. No way that clipped me. I got a hot take, but the original Neo might be better, might be harder than Sekiro. It's definitely not, bro. The original Neo, you can exploit the battle system. pretty sure it was like one of the stances was completely broken. Was it like, I think it was heavy or high or something like that. Oh my lord. This saucy prick. It's always just out of range. And recovers blindingly fast. I don't know if it's because it has it's a 3-bar down there, but I'm having trouble punishing him. That was a mistake. OJ, thank you for the $2. H is claiming John's send-off is going to be great. Yeah, I don't believe him, man. Seeing is believing, we'll see in it. The fact that they're doing John Cena's retirement at Saturday night's main event just seems like a slap in the face as well. Like, really? John Cena's going out at Saturday night's main event? John Cena should be having his retirement match at WrestleMania, let's be honest. How many ads are we about to see? What, on Saturday night's main event? Who knows, bro? Who knows? On what, the Capcom thing? I'd like to think not that many since they're monetizing it now, but corporate greed. LOL. Oh, that should have been a punish. Wow. Shit caught me. Future Link, you can back down now. If I was you, I'd back down now. I'd step away. I'd step away and I'd go and put the fries in the bag. You know what I'm saying? It's over! It's over! Get the casket ready, lads. Damn, recovered that quick. Link, please, we need this, bro. Link, it's over. It's over. I got him where I wanted. I got him where I wanted. Stomp on it. Wow, my man didn't give me a second to breathe. $51 defense and he's God. I'm God. How much defense have you got and you're not God? Misats? Again? Remind me. Wait, if you got 100 defense and no God rank, that's crazy. Couldn't be me. 50, you got 57 and you're talking shit. Oh, this guy. This guy. The audacity. I'm not ashamed that I got 51 because I'm God. But I'd be ashamed if I had 51 and I wasn't God. You know what I'm saying? You must be mad if you think you're stealing this one. Get out of here! Guys, he needs your energy. He needs your strength. It's not looking good right now. It's not looking good. This is your champion for the day. Oh. Damn, man, she recovers so quick. I always feel like I've got enough time to punish her. How can you hound me for having low defense when I'm God and you're not? You've got similar defense to me. Insane behavior. God damn, man. It's so hard to hit her. Perish! At least my... What's your... Masats, what's your attack? Wait, Masats, ain't you like... Ain't you a blue rank? Yeah, your defense... If you're a blue rank, your stats are going to look wildly different to mine because I play with people at GOD. If you were playing with people at these ranks, then your defense would be pretty low as well. Oh my god. Should have made it first to 5. No, 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 we don't do first to 5s. We do systematic beatdowns. Just die. Just perish. No way. Get your... How dare you? I'd also like to make a case for why my defense has always been pretty low. Like, hear me out. Hear me out. I reckon my defense has always been pretty low in this game because I started this game same time as all of you lot, but I got to Tekken God on day 1. Yeah? I got to Tekken God basically on day 1. Actually, that's a lie. But I got there very quickly. Got there very, very quickly. And I never practiced on the game. And I just stayed there. Going up and down between Emperor and God. Fighting people that had practiced at the game. So I was getting whooped a lot. So our good friend Masats, you know, got the game same time as I did. But stayed in red ranks, you know, up until recently. So he doesn't understand the trials and tribulations that I've been put through. You know, I understand as well. I get it. I'm not even hating, you know? You have 87 attack. Please check my attack. Pretty sure my attack is in the 90s. I'm telling you guys, they give me Jinpachi. They give me Jinpachi, I will actually practice this game, I promise you. I'll find a reason to turn it on and play. But until then, I am not labbing this game. Boom. Because you play Feng, that's why the attack is so high. Yeah, Feng is a death by 1,000 cuts kind of character, man. He hits you from every angle. But I don't want to hear this whole, oh, you're carried by Feng thing. Because no one plays this character. And there's a good reason for that. There's a very good reason for it. You go check the stats. Check the stats. How many people are playing Feng? Not many. My attack is 75. No, it's not. My attack's 75. What's my highest stat?
Round 1. Fight.
Your highest stat is 92 a pill. What does that even mean? What is a pill? Oh, damn it. Deserve that. Woo, that was sick. The fuck? That gets me every time. I don't think a pill is actually the customs. I think that's fake news. But you look like distracting me now, man. He's trying to make a comeback. Did I just ignore it? No, I saw it. I replied to your message, bro. You can go check the Discord. I replied back to you. Block. Oh my god. A pill is really the customs. No way. See, you were saying I ain't got no swag. I got 94 swag. I'll take that. I got 94 swag. Oh my lord. Oh, 92. Sorry, I forgot the part where I was playing a bloody match, mate. Yeah? Whoops, that was not meant to be. Yeah, thought you had the match. Not today. Can you do me a favor and just go onto the leaderboards and tell me what the general stats are for Feng players? I'm just interested. I'm curious. Defense stats. Oh wow, that's a combo. I'm not mad. I'm just no, these lot are mad that they can't beat me even though I got no defense. I just want to know what the, like, just go through like the top 10 or top 20 and give me the stats. Ouch. You lot are distracting me, man. I'm getting beaten up again. Oops. Oh, she's so tricky. Mate. I was wondering when he was going to do that. Damn, it's a combo. Can't avoid everything, Ling. That was a nice step. Oops. Ah. Lexi blocked you for calling her an OF model, and she calls me an OF guy all the time. Can't block you for that. No bloody way! That's a mid! Oh, do you know what? I don't even know why I'm questioning it. Bloody Ling. Good lord, man. These Ling players, they just keep pressing and their strings are advanced so much. You just keep pressing and pressing and pressing. I get it now, I understand it. Why stop? Why bloody stop? Character just continuously advances. She blocked you because you were about to go in. Go in about what? What was going on? But what were you gonna go in about? Yeah, this is a personal set right now, but I need to check the time actually. I don't know what time it is. I do have work in the morning. One more. Every go of $10 is an OF model, but that's the running total you've given to Mike Flex. Don't. I guess it was just a joke. Was it just, you guys were just joking? Yesterday's stream was hilarious. I tried to do as many funny streams as possible. Fridays is going to be really funny. Fridays is going to be really funny. Appreciate the response to homie Loose Streets. Got me watching your content. Yeah, Loose Streets is going to be here on Friday, bro. If you want to see me and him do a first to 10 on this, that's going to be interesting. We had open lobby for the last 3 hours, but I got beat in a match and I got salty, so I challenged Future Link to a first to 10. Oh my lord. Monty vs Finn, bro, getting that match to exist is damn near impossible. Damn near impossible. Like, trying to get those two to play each other, it's not gonna happen. I've like tried to make it work. Finn has requirements, Monty has requirements. I can't bother, bro. We're just trying to play a video game out here. All of these requirements to fight each other in what would be very entertaining for everybody watching, because that's the goal here, right? To entertain people. Give people something to look forward to on Tekken 8 when the game, you know, is not really producing what we want it to. But they both dislike each other so much that it's... Oh, what the hell? The thing is, yeah, even if they... Remember when me and Fate were beefing? If someone said to me, do a beef set on Tekken, or a game that I was playing, let's say we were both playing Mortal Kombat 1, I'd say hell yeah. The purpose of entertaining people, 100%, but neither of them really want to, so I'm not going to force them. I've asked twice now. They both have different requirements to make it happen, and they'll have to sort out, because I've been the middleman between them for a little bit. They'll have to sort that out amongst themselves. Come on! That was for the whole chat. Everyone doubting me. Have some of that. Feel good now. I feel good. I feel satisfied. I feel satisfied. Ugh. I do want to do the money match, but not the money match, sorry, the beef set. I do want to do the beef set between them. I'd love to. I'd love to get them both on the... Sorry, Curse Player. I'm sorry, bro. I had to. I'm sorry. I'd love to get them both on the mic playing Tekken just, you know, ripping into each other. It would be funny, but neither of them want to lock in. And the thing is, like, they genuinely don't like each other, which is what would make it even more funny. It would make it even more funny to get them both on the mic ripping each other whilst they're playing Tekken. You know, Monty would be going, "Oh, moderator, moderator, are you going to say anything?" Finn would be saying all sorts of stuff, talking German. Blackheart be talking over him, he'd be getting angry. It'd be hilarious, but I can't get them to play each other. I just can't get them to play. On the game that they both love. On a franchise they both love. I can't get them to play each other. It's not a ketchup packet, bro. This is a Kinder. Your boy don't eat ketchup. But yeah, so the matches on Friday are Aorichi versus Porkchop, me versus Loose Streets, Deal the Way G versus Moonsault Slayer, Mike ATL versus I think it's Tim Whitman, otherwise known as Perfect Lap. Joe Budden versus Tim, Mike ATL versus Shaiko, Blackheart versus Sensei Salam, and King J versus Shinblade in the main event. Now there might be other matches here and there that are on, but that's gonna be the main card, and then we'll probably do like other matches, and there'll be side betting and people donating memberships and whatever. You know what it was like last time. So yeah, definitely pull up on Friday. I don't know if I have a stream tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know and see what's going on. But Friday, definitely 9:30 UK time in the evening. Pull up. It's gonna be a big stream. The last one was huge. We had a lot of fun. Unfortunately, the Virtua Fighter presentation let us down, but the stream overall was a lot of fun. So appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. If I don't see you tomorrow, you'll definitely see me on Friday. And yeah, appreciate all of you, man. We're gonna do more of these beef sets. I'm gonna have a no heat beef set as well, like stream. So that's gonna be interesting. I'll see what the guys are saying about that, but I'll let you guys know as and when that pops up. So guys, appreciate all of you as always, and I'll catch you all soon. Take care and peace.